Some fund managers are marketing exchange-traded funds that purport to give exposure to political and policy-driven ideas. Some observers think the whole idea is a bit of a stretch. Money managers have already tried to sell people exchange-traded funds linked to booze and overeating. So it probably shouldn't come as a shock that they're moving on to an even touchier region of the American psyche, politics. Believe it or not, not everyone thinks it's a great idea. Take the U.S. Tax Reform Fund, ticker TAXR, from Active Waiting Advisors' EventShares brand. It tracks companies that will supposedly benefit from tax cuts and policies that help exporters. The ETF has lured about $5 million in market cap, still tiny by industry standards. Funds from the same manager purport to give exposure to political and policy-driven ideas. The actively managed EventShares Republican Policies Fund, ticker GOP, and EventShares Democratic Policies Fund, symbol DEMS, employ hedge fund-like strategies by buying companies that may benefit from party policies and shorting those that could be hurt. The GOP ETF is focused on defense and border protection, deregulation, infrastructure, U.S. energy independence, and also has a bucket for tax reform. DEMS, on the other hand, focuses on healthcare expansion, environmentally conscious companies, social good, education, and finance reform. Some think the whole idea is a bit of a stretch. Investors have to first make a policy call and from there assume that the portfolio they've chosen will directly benefit from that policy outcome, according to Ben Johnson, director of global ETF research at Morningstar. I don't think it makes sense to mix your politics with your investment policy, Johnson said. What you see here is a marketing gimmick. At the end of the day, it's nothing that has real lasting investing merit. Still, if an ETF makes it past the robust regulatory review and is approved, it should get a chance to prove itself, said Reggie Brown, senior managing director at Cantor Fitzgerald. These new ETFs will prosper or wilt based on consumer demand, Brown said. The forces of free markets will prevail.